me. Talk to me about it.
And the name is GeeklyInc's character, which is
There's like 5 of those.
Name.
Well, yeah, like when I saw other people's characters, I was like, is it this one? Well, so is the D one not you? Oh, you're level 1. That's right.
Yeah.
I feel attacked.
Are we streaming right now?
We are.
Okay.
It's good.
Not like I was
Jennifer
gonna
has a
do
question.
I know. I just was trying to get myself in the right mindset. I was trying to act right for once in my life.
Mike Mocker, remember how much fun we had this weekend?
We had a lot of fun this weekend.
Oh!
I'm so glad that all of you got to come and hang out.
Did you just get stuck because of the weather?
Yes, my flights got canceled.
I'm very worried about Tim because he seems really attached to this hammer now.
That's his new wife.
Like I said, I'm not angry tonight. I'm not anxious.
Tim, please.
Everything's totally fine.
Wait, Tim, you weren't there? Yeah.
Michael kept G-chatting me and saying, "I'm glad you're not there." No, he was saying nice things.
Nani desu ka?
Nani? I started watching Fist of the North Star this weekend, and it's exactly. It's like Mad Max plus JoJo, except for it was like inspired JoJo, but like the vibe is very Mad Max plus men in very colorful outfits.
That's one of the worst games I've ever played in my life, and it was early on in my reviewing cycle, and I was like, I don't think I can finish this. Then I realized it didn't matter because it's, look at this shit.
Who cares? I don't remember how to play D&D, and I think I still didn't update my character sheet from the last time we recorded.
I realized, because I listened to this week's episode, I was like, if people are starting this episode, I'm going to be called a gatekeeper, because we don't oftentimes mention that, 1, you're my wife, and 2, you're a horrible piece of trash, so people don't know.
We gotta find out one way or another.
I'm about to slurp on this Prosecco real loud that I'm drinking upon.
Baby, can you slurp it?
Suckling upon the teat of the Prosecco.
Hugo's been drawing pictures of Hugo's been drawing pictures of Toby receiving a blowjob.
I've seen it. I've seen it. It's good.
Who's he receiving a blowjob from?
Toby
too?
No, I actually don't know. In this instance, it's either someone we don't know or it's Rowan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Echo.
I feel like we are gonna have to have an intervention at some point with Hugo.
To say, you have to stop drawing so many good things.
Nope. I'm gonna
branch out, buddy.
No. I'm gonna start paying him to finish some of the other looter arts. I'm telling you.
It's like, did you guys ever see that tweet that's like me when my followers when I get a new fixation and it's just the dude being really shocked at all the bananas coming down the checkout thing? I'll find it. No. I will find it right now.
Is no one chatting in chat, or is my shit broke?
It's a little bit.
Yeah, I had to refresh, so it got rid of everything, so I can't.
Yari. Elmira may no shit.
Good tweet. Look in the D&D chat for the good tweet that I've just.
I'm not mad.
If you're not mad, you're not.
That's hilarious. Look at that fucking nerd's face. Just kidding. I love that guy. That's actually me.
He's so shocked by how many bananas there are.
That face of banana.
That's I feel when there's bananas.
Can I vent to you guys something?
Please.
So I was talking. I was catching up on Facebook with this girl. With this girl that I used to date a long time ago. Like we're talking 2006, right? And
literally a decade ago.
Yeah. Literally, quite literally. A baker's, just a regular dozen years
technically,
ago.
that's not literally because it's more than a decade ago.
No, it's literally more than figuratively.
Oh, more than. You're right.
So yeah, and I was like, we used to play WoW, and I was like, you still playing WoW? And she's like, no, I'm not playing right now. I got kind of pulled off it because of Shingeki no Kyojin, and I was like, oh, what's that? Is that like? And I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, maybe it's some obscure like Japanese. And I fucking Google it, and it's just Attack on Titan, and I was like, I'm done with this conversation. I'm glad we don't date anymore. You're the worst.
Personally, I'm into Boku no Hero Academia.
Yeah, I was just about to bring
right,
that one
it's the
up.
fucking Weeb Simpsons thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's like I too have been reading.
I don't like when My Hero Academia, unless you're talking about the manga, which is fine.
If you're gonna do it, you need to like abbreviate it. Like I see that, like people will do SNK, which in my brain I say SNIK for Attack on Titan, or like BNK.
I assumed when I saw SNK that it was a fighting game anime.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Am I not in the chat room?
Yeah, it shows this test.
But I can't see it. Where do I go?
Try refreshing.
I did.
Did you scroll to the bottom?
It's nothing there.
You've
How
been
am I
locked
gonna
out.
ignore the chat if I can't see it?
What if we had a podcast where we never actually did a podcast? It was always just like troubleshooting until we ran out of time.
And that's how I
Would be the first. We could make that podcast with this
You
podcast.
mean
where we
like
just have to
every
record
you mean
it.
like every call that I have at work, every conference call, like
Yeah,
ever?
everyone's like a different one, and we're like whoever's talking in the background, can you mute please? Like,
We could also do one that's called "Is the right microphone selected?"
oh, is the
and
right
it's
microphone
just-
selected? That's a question.
Shade.
It wasn't even shade. I feel
I
like
am
that's
shade.
just something we ask all the time.
Alright, now-
Listen, we never know.
It is.
Do we want to kick this off with a sweet ZipRecruiter ad?
Yeah, let's do ZipRecruiter before I'm
As long,
drunk.
hey, as long as it's not vaping, am I right, fans?
Oh man, because vaping is evil and we're bad
I
for
fixed it.
vaping.
Let's do it. Let's do all of us at once.
What if we make a song that we just sing ZipRecruiter over
All right,
and over
let's
and
get
over
our
again?
audacity going.
Ah!
Omaewa na shindoru.
Onema wo shideru.
Oh yeah, I always
Need to
forget the whoa.
I need to practice saying it better.
Okay, so everyone have audacity.
I'm trying.
Omaewa mo shindoru.
Ma wo shideru.
Oh.
I think the omai and wa go together.
Watashi wa shinbun no yondeimasu.
Okay, I don't know what that was.
That means I'm reading a newspaper.
Omaewa mo shindoru.
It sounds very like authoritarian.
I know.
It does.
That's if you're gonna say anything in Japanese, you might as well say it authoritarian. Like, that's what I think.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go. We're recording.
Michael, you know what that countdown reminded me of?
What?
That time that we were all having so much fun jumping on the bridge
Oh, this
together.
weekend?
Yeah, this past weekend.
And then we jumped on the bridge and you could see two of our bellies.
Mine wasn't one of them,
Tim's
which
drinking.
surprises the hell out of me.
He's really going for it.
That was great. That was my 5th favorite memory from this weekend. So many.
It was good. It was good.
It's fine. You guys are funny. You guys are fucking jokesters. I love it.
Tim's gonna kill you all.
That's okay.
Listen.
When y'all are at PAX and I'm sitting here jerking it.
Tim probably won't be able to go to
Not the same.
PAX because it gets snowed out.
Even though I live there, there is
He's a coward.
a 60% chance I don't have a badge. But you know, they said I
No, that's not
Figure
true.
it out.
did. Yeah, but they haven't sent me a follow-up email. I think I'm fine. I'm gonna text them
Yeah.
at like 4 a.m.
Yo, what up?
Yo, what up? Yo, you
You
horn?
up?
You up?
want? Can you give me a badge, please?
All right, let's be quiet and let's just go for it. I don't have the copy up. Let's just.
Aw.
No.
Don't do that.
I will say that the Michaels, your vape ad was very good.
Was it better than
buddy.
ours?
Yeah, I mean, we
Oh,
lean
damn it.
into the esoteric. So...
I don't know.
I
what
did call him my internet dad, so that was important for some reason.
Oh.
And true.
Should we? Never mind.
I wonder.
I'm gonna forward you guys. No, it's not important. Why would I do that now? God, I'm stupid.
Chat room, none of us vape. You probably shouldn't vape either. Telling you, chat room.
We're recording.
You know what's good? I like to make money so that I can continue to do things I love on the side.
Chat room, my son has to sleep on a couch.
Wait, let me.
I really need more money.
let me.
He's got to take care of his teeth.
Let me try this one. This one will work. I was just following orders.
No! Why would you do this?
Wow. Okay, so a very nice fan of ours is doing a re-listen, and she DMs me every single time we fuck up,
Oh
so
my
that
God.
we can edit it out. That would have been probably one of them because we would have just been we probably could have just like haha moved on, but instead we'd been like that's fucked up. That's a Nazi joke, and we would have leaned into it. And people would like that for good reason. For good reason. But we went a solid 60 episodes without being naughty, and I love it.
Can you send me those timestamps?
I did. I've sent you all of them.
Really? Where?
G-chat. Fuck.
I do not remember a single one.
Well, duh.
Like not even one.
Oh my god. When we get what's his nuts cranking on. Fuck, when you do this so you don't get taken down from the Wizards of the Coast, like, he's just playing.
Yes. This is. I want to play this game, actually.
No, I sent almost all of them to you, Michael, and now I'm waiting on.
I swear to God, I've never seen a single one.
You're so stupid!
I swear to God. I swear to God, this is completely new news to me. Is it being sent to another?
No!
Okay, send them all to me again. Every single one.
I will. It's very.
I love you.
I'm not mad. I'm having a great time.
Can please put down the hammer?
But you want me to put the hammer down?
No, I'm good.
That's it.
Honestly, 60 episodes without saying anything bad is pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
Well,
we stopped around.
technically the episode hasn't started yet, so.
Well, I mean, I don't know if this is like a streak that we're currently running.
Yeah, that was just a 60 in the middle somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a string of 60 at some point.
It was like after episode 25 or something. I'm gonna bring it up.
No, I don't. You know what? I don't need to be reminded.
Thank you.
Episode 20 to 87 were good. IMHO was the last thing. Michael says they're prostitutes when they're alive. They're hookers when they're dead. We all are really uncomfortable.
That's a reference.
That's a reference. That was fine. But let's see.
I'm just glad that they're not all me. That's my biggest fear. When you said that, I figured it was just gonna be a list of the shit.
60% of them are, but but the ones that aren't you are just as bad, and I cannot believe we said them.
Can I have that?
It's really just me. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
I need the list. I need it bad.
Yeah.
Why do you guys want to wallow in here?
We had a lot of fun with.
You can't
minors.
get better unless you know what you did wrong.
That's so
you're
true.
not wrong, but
That's so
it
true.
hurts. It hurts so
You
bad.
know, like
to
it's
look
good
at
to
it.
revisit it and be like, this is how we could punch that up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the talk about ZipRecruiter.
Remember, it's a minor because back and forth edition. Remember, it's a minor to pull out. Me
Oh no!
saying,
Please.
I
don't
never
read these out loud.
This was bad.
Yeah, don't read
Don't
these
say
out
it
loud.
again.
It was me. No, that wasn't the bad part.
I know you're about to. I'm trying to stop you ahead of time.
It was episode 19. We were 8.
Don't.
No.
Tim,
It was a sin.
please stop. You're making me stressed out. I'm about to drink this wine from the bottle.
Bachmann and I should not be in the same room, much less on the same podcast.
All right, who wants to do this ad?
I mean, I'm probably gonna. say something offensive.
I think
Nika and I were on deck.
Yeah, you guys are on deck.
Yeah, you guys please do it. We'll just be here for moral support. I'll just clap.
Just giggle.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, I did it again.
Hiring, every business needs great people. And
You just want to do one of the options and then just like. Do you want to do an option and I can read the body and then
read the body.
That's another one. Sure. So
and then
I feel like your standards are lowering for what's offensive.
yeah, we can't. You drive. I'll be the dummy, and you can have your hand up my bottom as the French hocus does. Yeah.
okay.
I'm ready if you are.
For quite a while, so.
Sure.
Okay. Oh wait. Nika, can we take a quick break?
Well, yeah, of course. What's on your mind, Tim?
I have an issue. I have to hire people, and I'm very unsmart, and I have all these hammers, and I don't know what to do with them.
Well, did you try posting on Craigslist? Oh, wait.
What? Oh, shit.
Damn it! I was going to say that Craigslist is bad, but then it says not to mention it. Fuck. Okay.
Fuck. Okay.
Start again. Sorry.
That's like when Michael and I couldn't stop saying that My Blue will make you run faster.
Why would you say that?
You get to the end and be like, My Blue, it looks like a toothbrush.
You want to run fast? We could lose our sponsorship for making that joke.
Let's not do that. Should we start again, or do you want me to just not?
Yeah, why don't you take it from the top?
No, I think we're fine. You keep going.
Okay.
Actually, I don't remember what my premise was. Oh, I have hammers.
Hammers. Do you have hammers to sell? Well, Tim, maybe instead of just hawking your hammers on the corner, you could try ZipRecruiter.
I don't know what ZipRecruiter is. I know what the corner is. I know what a Walmart is. You're speaking infernal to me.
Okay, well, ZipRecruiter learns what you're looking for. It identifies people with the right oh my god. Well, ZipRecruiter learns what you're looking for, identifies people with the right experience, and then invites them to apply for your job. So basically, ZipRecruiter kind of does the hard work for you. In fact, 80% of employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site in just 1 day. How fast did you need your hammers sold?
2 days.
Oh, well, this definitely has it. And the right candidates are out there. And with ZipRecruiter, that's how you're going to find them.
Well, I'm very poor due to my hammer faux pas, and I'm very stupid. What do I do?
Well, luckily for you, ZipRecruiter is really easy. And right now, our listeners can even try ZipRecruiter for free, including you, Tim. That's right, free.
I listen to the podcast, so that's technically true.
Okay, perfect. All you need to do is just go to ZipRecruiter.com/dragons. That's ZipRecruiter.com/dragons. Again, ZipRecruiter.com/dragons. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Get a hammer.
That
was fucking perfect.
You could not improve upon that if you tried.
Yeah. Should we do another one just because so that our poor people that are downloading 14 episodes don't hear us say that 19 times?
Sure.
Kind thing to do.
All right, let's switch. Nika, now you're the nincompoop.
I've got something. Oh gosh, what do I need to sell?
What do you need to sell? What's out there?
Oh, it's heroin.
I got all these drugs. How can I sell them?
I mean, it doesn't have to be a product. You just need employees, right?
That's true.
Maybe they're doing a service for you.
Maybe you're a construction foreman.
Like, maybe they're going and finding out which of the restaurants from Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares are still open and which ones are closed.
Maybe...
Jennifer, how did you just pull that out?
Because maybe I was searching this exact thing this weekend because I was watching Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares.
Nika, would you be offended if I tagged you out for
No, absolutely not. Please do.
And the thing is, the bad thing about this premise is this literally just exists as a list on the internet already. But
well,
maybe,
yeah, but how updated is it?
Well, that's exactly. That's you know what. That's the key, and that's what we're going to focus on.
You can't fucking
right now.
You can't fucking. All right.
I am the fool, and I will start it. So Tim, you're taking care of all the stuff you actually have to say. Okay, cool. That's the opposite of the bullshit. The bullshit is what I'm saying. Tim, can I pause the podcast for a moment to talk to you about something that's really weighing on my heart?
Please do.
I don't know which of the episodes from Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, which restaurants are still open and which are closed. And I need someone to help me figure it out.
I'm not too sure why you paused the podcast for
it's
this,
really important.
It is very important. And today actually is your lucky day because Drunks and Dragons is sponsored by ZipRecruiter. Have you heard of ZipRecruiter?
No, because I'm a fool and I know nothing except for about Kitchen Nightmares.
Well, apparently you don't know enough about Kitchen Nightmares because you need to, I guess, hire a staff or something like that.
I barely know about Kitchen Nightmares. Please help me.
All right. So ZipRecruiter knows there's a smarter way to hire people to go out to find out all the good data about Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmare kitchens. ZipRecruiter learns what you're looking for. Nightmares. Kitchen. And identifies the people with the right experience. Maybe it's a former chef, a secret shopper, who names it, and invites them, or both combined, and they invite them to apply to your job. So instead of you going out there and getting a bunch of weirdos who would apply for this job, ZipRecruiter does the work for you. In fact, actually, you probably don't know this, 80% of employers who post on ZipRecruiter actually get a quality candidate in just one day.
That's really good news because I need at least 5 quality candidates.
Wow. Okay. I don't know what the math is on that, and I won't make any promises. But the right candidates are out there. ZipRecruiter will help you find them if you go to ZipRecruiter.com/dragons.
ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Right now, our listeners can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/dragons. That's ZipRecruiter.com/dragons, baby. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire people to go look at Gordon Ramsay's kitchens. I think about 70% of that was good. So
yeah, at least.
I'm not a clinic here.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Optimus Ice Cream. It's nice of you.
And everyone,
they also just subscribed. So thank you.
Nice. I want to point out that I'm wearing a shirt designed by the good H Sloth in the chat room.
Is that the big pig?
That's right. This pig is very big. Oh my god! I think I forgot to tweet about this. But I was wearing this at the LA Fitness, and a dude walked by me and was like, "Sick shirt, yo."
So true.
And which is 100% true, but also was the beginning and the end of Jennifer living in LA. Like, I can't do this anymore.
Well, I'll be there on Friday, and finally our marriage can resume.
I miss you, Timothy. Come hang out with me and watch Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay.
I mean, I have no... I've been totally fine while you've been gone.
You know who you're reminding me of right now? You're reminding me of Dennis from It's Always Sunny. Like,
it's a tool! It's just a tool! I need my tools!
Super serial killer level Dennis from It's Always Sunny.
I looked up all of the references to Dennis being a serial killer the other day, and it was very funny.
All right. Shall we do this?
Yeah, Michael, do you have the specially set up camera for the minis that have been painted, the battle mats, all that stuff?
Yeah.
Let's switch to that camera.
Mike Bachmann, switch to that camera they're talking about.
Switching to that camera.
Oh, I see it on my feed. Chat room, if you don't see it, just reboot your computer.
Uninstall Wingdings, the font. Just kidding, we don't have that.
It's really the Wingdings that's fucking it up.
Chat is saying that the screen went black. Let me switch it back.
Okay, damn.
We tried.
We need to make a new... Guys, let's be on our bullshit for 2 seconds. I know we want to start quick.
Have we not been on our bullshit?
How much would our Patreon have to get to for all of us to move to like some central location?
Enough to
A lot.
cover
Yeah.
any
Like a
costs
lot.
to sell my house.
A lot.
It would have to be like the #1 Patreon on Patreon.
I
think.
need money. I like
Budget-
money.
Jennifer can work many places. Jennifer, where's like the cheapest place you can work?
Oh, I don't know.
Ugh, let's not do this anymore. It's about to veer into depressing.
Yeah, it
But
is.
if you want to make us the #1 Patreon, even though we don't really deserve it, do it. We'll
Just,
all
like,
move
feel
together.
like it.
Yeah.
Just
That'd be
do it.
real cool.
That would help.
Big
I
house.
love it.
Mm-hmm.
Can we pick someplace sunny so that we don't get depressional?
Yeah.
I kind of
No.
want to go to Vermont. I want to go to Vermont.
That is the opposite
That's
of all
not
this
sunny.
sunny.
I know, but
I-
it's
Nothing.
one of the happiest states in the union.
I literally can't leave this place, so
Okay, we have to go to fucking Rochester.
welcome to the worst place in the world. Join me in my hell. All right,
I'd love
who would like to begin? I think I'll do
Should
it
we
this,
roll a
this
dice?
week.
Oh, okay.
I'll do this. I'll introduce
this-
the podcast.
Oh,
This
this week you'll introduce it? Okay.
Oh, I forgot we hadn't even done that part yet.
week. Nope. Greetings, adventurers. You have joined us for another episode of the Drunks and Dragons podcast. I am your dungeon master, Michael DiMauro, and with me is Mike Bachmann.
Oh my god, I didn't expect to be honored so soon.
Jennifer Cheek,
Hey, everybody, what's up?
Nika Howard,
Hey.
and Timothy Lanning.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
I don't know why I got so radio or announce. Like I was,
like
I
it.
don't know what I was doing at the end there. It was
Michael,
a
this
little
is the
weird.
third episode of Arc 3. That's one episode per arc of this arc. So
Mhm.
you just wanted it to be good and smart. I listened to my intro
Already
last
fucked
time,
it up.
and it was really fucking weird, and I think I probably cost us some listeners. That's totally fine.
You know, you've got to make not sacrifices. You have to experiment with
Mhm.
your very serious art.
Yes.
So,
So true. But if you are listening to this right now, either as a new listener, meaning this is your very first episode, either go back 2 episodes to Tower of Grey, or go back to episode 1, or go back to episode 156.
or like
but-
stay here if you're feeling wild. Like you just want to do what you
Fuck it.
want.
Yeah, who gives a shit, right? What do you care? This is the first episode of this arc with every single one of the cast members. So let's give a round of sound to that.
Oh hell yeah!
But
David
please,
edited in there
please
around
don't. Yeah. And no one clap here, because that's
No one.
I was gonna say, like, I love how it
Fucking
was
do
give
it.
a round of sound and all of us were just quiet, like good podcasters.
Yeah.
We figured it out, guys.
Everyone chew on peanuts at this exact moment.
Professionals.
yeah. So we are a 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons podcast, and a little fun thing we like to do is every episode we start off by having everyone roll a d20.
Nice,
Mike
epic.
Bachman, go ahead and say that you rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2.
Damn,
That's
Mike
the
Bachman, that
safest number.
sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
I rolled a 9.
I actually did roll a 2.
I got an 11, but that's
what a
okay because I took notes. I have
Oh,
2
we're so good.
pages of fucking notes.
That sounds
Damn.
fake.
But episode 2, we just did a lot of combat, so the notes are only half a page.
Mm.
Well, let us know what happened last week on the Drunks and Dragons podcast.
Well, last week, we had previously the week before met Lahni, and last week continued the trial period for Lahni to join Toby and Rowan and Frank, whom everyone hates.
Yeah, actually, can I quickly redact that? You were trying to join Toby and Rowan, but
And
Frank
Frank.
was there. Period.
The team.
Enter. Frank was around.
He was
Oh no, I'm
nearby.
not including Frank as part of the
Okay.
team.
Gotcha. Thank you.
No, he's
Pretty
just
sure
there for accounting purposes.
it's an
Yeah.
important member of the team.
I would say shut up, Frank, but that would be mean to you, Michael, because we're not playing yet. But Frank advised Toby and Rowan against taking Lahni on as a new client because she didn't have any money to pay them. But they worked out a really fair agreement with 1 egg salad sandwich payment per month in order for her to help them and them to help her.
Whenever you reach these levels of characters in D&D and you enter a new one, sometimes you can accidentally overthink how you're going to get a new character in. we found out the answer is don't. Just egg salad's the answer.
Yeah.
Right.
This is entirely true. I believe this in my heart.
What is Lahni's deal? Just give us a quick recap on Lahni's deal since she's new.
Okay, so Lahni is from Arkansas, and she is a wood elf monk whose family was recently murdered over a huge feud with another family, the Koimacs, over which is better, pie or cake. Lahni's brother, Lanning, is the only other member of the family who is missing, and she's on a quest to try to find him because he is suspect as potentially being the one who killed all of the family, but she really knows that it's the Koimacs. So she is trying to find Lanning, find evidence against the Koimacs, and also maybe find some new friends since her family all just died. So she has found Tobin and Rowie.
Tobin and Rowie.
Tobin and Rowie.
That's their ship name. That's their ship name. There we go.
Yeah, that is a good ship name, but also can Lahni please call them Tobin and Rowie constantly?
Lahni doesn't know how to spell her last name, so I think it might check out.
Rowan would not like it at all, but Jennifer would love it.
Yeah, since we all share a D&D Beyond account, I'm seeing here, Lahni has a -4 intelligence. I don't mean a modifier.
It's literally a negative.
There are blingy skull and crossbones everywhere on her sheet. Like, not allowed. So
Now it is important to tell new listeners this is Arkansas. This is Fantasy Arkansas.
Fantasy
Yeah.
Arkansas.
It's spelled with an E.
It is ARKENSAW.
yep.
The way that Arkansas should be spelled, because it's Arkansas. Like, come on.
This is nothing to do with actual Arkansas.
As a
Right.
native of Illinois, I agree.
If you want to see a map, you can actually Google a Drunkaros map,
Or just look at Bachmann.
or if
Yeah.
you're the Twitch. I'm stalling for. Why the fuck is it in my goddamn feed? James Pokerface is. I'm almost positive is his name.
Yes, it is, because I remember his name because it's really good.
Yeah, he updated actually today, March 6th. So yeah, and if you go to my Twitter, you can see me retweet it. Basically, that's our map. That's canon. And Arkansas is north of Paler's Hope, west of Mastwick, and west of Greenham, but east of Sandoz Key, aka Sandusky.
And so, what happened last week? Going back to that, they were talking and figuring out all of the terms of the agreement and such. And while they were talking, a large explosion happened that they thought killed Rake.
Mm-hmm.
Is he dead? I don't want to confirm that he's dead.
He's not dead.
Perfect.
None of them are dead.
Test.
But several NPCs did die, and we fought a robot.
No, none of the NPCs are dead. It was
It was a
all.
dream.
You fought a
That's
robot?
one of it. Oh, I thought it was a.
ruse.
Yeah, we fought a robot, but it was a
Ray
joke.
did it to test all of us.
Mhm.
Make sure we were on
And
our
we
toes.
passed. And there was a
Totally
cool
passed.
scene where Toby did some magic and put the monster in a maze, and we all sat on a couch. And
There,
had a good time.
why did we sit on the couch? Can anyone remember that?
It was just there, and we were waiting a couple of rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then-
cast
delayed.
Maze, so basically the monsters who go into my hell maze have to succeed to get back, which means we're all just kind of sitting there being like, "Oh, this is awkward."
What's up?
Exactly. And then we also, or Lahni met Toby, is Tony 2, and all he do is cook.
Toby
And
too.
Then at the end, Tobin and Rowie gave Lahni a place with them in the Tower of Grey. And that's where we ended.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Well,
You didn't update the Twitch chat, and I'm dying.
what?
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 The Twitch data. It's okay.
It says we're playing a thing.
Oh, you always
Oh.
do that.
I do it because I'm afraid you won't.
Right, that's why I let you do it, because I know you're going to check it anyway, even if I do.
Okay. So here we are. Everything's going great.
Mhm.
You essentially, I think we're just trying to figure out where can we find Lanning. What's going on with him? How do we do this? What are we gonna do? Where are we gonna start?
Well, okay. So, guys, I think I got an idea of where we might be able to go to help find Lanny.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay.
Don't know where it is, but he always talked a lot about going to Shestra. I can't say it. Shestra. Shashara.
Sound it out. Say it again.
Sathra.
This sounds
I
like a
can
good
spell it.
time for Frank to
No, this
pop
sounds
in.
like a good time to roll a history check.
Oh
IMHO.
shit! Yeah.
Michael, I rolled a 19, and you know I'm smart as fuck. So just tell me what happens.
It's you believe she's talking about the southern desert continent,
But Michael, we don't go to the southern desert continent.
right? But you do know it is called Sothra.
Sothra.
Can you,
Sathra. It's actually Sathra.
Can you
There
drop
It
a
is
quick spelling
spelled
for
with
us?
an A. I would-
Thra.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I think that Lahni might gone there because Peepaw used to tell him the story about how he traveled to a mountain there and he found this Uthgarian monastery and it was full of riches. And you know, Lanny, you could call him a pirate because he loves booty and treasure. And old Peepaw, he was chased off before he could get any gold, but Lanny always said that he was going to go get it.
Get it.
Okay. So we would just, I guess, hop on the D4C, and
The what?
it's our airship. You maybe noticed it when you walked in, Lanny. Lonnie? Lanny. Lonnie.
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 Lanny's missing.
Sorry.
It's okay. I know. Ma gave us real confusing names. I wish I could have just been called Linguini, but I wasn't firstborn.
Wait. I don't. Never mind. Well, I guess in the morning we could depart. Rowan, we don't have any, I guess, pending engagements or.
Oh no, definitely not. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I
Amber.
remember
Amber.
we did.
Amber. Amber.
Who's Amber?
Jesus fuck. Michael, I gave you a sheet of NPCs for a reason, buddy.
He's
Hi,
already dead in Michael's brain.
I'm Amber.
That's not. Amber Reeves is the first canonical crossover character from the Random Encounters game, Norhall Academy for Adventures and Heroes. Amber Reeves is a lady warforged. So, Michael, whatever you need to do about that.
Hello, I am Amber Reeves.
All right, let's just
Yep.
let's walk that
That's
back
perfect.
a little bit. That's just she kind of has like this voice because Tim only has like 2 accents. It's up. Oh, he has 3. He has his normal, up, down, and
And Tom Harper.
And Tom Harper.
South African apparently. Amber, do we have any? I'm sure we have some sort of quests around here that we would be neglecting. if we leave,
I'm looking
right?
at the log, and there's literally nothing. There's literally nothing at all.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I've honestly always wanted to go to the southern deserts. It's kinda
Can
scary.
I tell you, Frank here?
Oh,
I
hey,
wanted
Frank.
to just ask a quick. I mean, I don't want to tell you your business, but isn't that a big place?
My understanding is it is. Yes, thank you.
So, are you just gonna drive around?
Well, I mean,
drive
Frank,
around, and
do you know how many mountains are down there?
I mean, I believe there's a couple different mountain ranges.
Okay, so we just got to drive around the different mountains until we find Lanny. Duh.
Well, let me put this in a term that you might understand. This would take upwards of 14 egg salad sandwiches to complete.
You mean I could get 14 egg salad sandwiches?
I really thought she was going to get this one. No. What I mean is it could take over a year to find a mountain down there. It is huge. It's uncharted.
Well, that's fine. I ain't got nothing else to do.
Can Ron would it be a history check to, like, think on geography of this area?
Yeah.
Or, like, what else would there
You could
be?
do a history check to see if you know anything about this.
Yeah, okay.
This monastery.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what, Ron doesn't know shit about it, because I just rolled a 1.
Okay, yeah, you have never heard, you in fact were under the impression that Uthgar didn't have any followers down on the southern continent.
I don't think there's mountains down there. I think you guys are confused.
Okay.
What about, I'm trying to think.
I did I sort of foresaw this happening, so I took the liberty of hiring the best investigator I know of, because I thought you might get stumped at some point. Well, you know, and so I hired this kobold named Tug to help you find this.
Yay, Tug!
Very reasonable price.
Oh yeah, very reasonable. It's just a few
welcome, Tug.
Yeah,
I run up and do a dog-ass, Labrador-ass jump off the aforementioned couch into Tug's arms.
I don't know what to say. This is so warm. I can feel your bones.
Oh, Tug, you're so funny. Where's
This guy-
Brett? He died.
Oh, he died in the Clone Wars.
Sure, did he die?
No,
Okay. that's Tug. That's Tug being like, wait. He died? Yeah, he couldn't make it for reasons.
oh. Well, I'm so glad that you're going to be here. We're plumb stumped on the Sothra situation.
Yeah, well, I got a few good leads if you've got the bones.
Wait, you already know about Lonnie's brother? This feels.
I mean that I have a lead on.
Toby pulls out his dagger. Wait a second. What's that? This feels set up.
I
This
mean,
sounds like.
I got a lead on some good bones. What are you talking about?
You got a lead on bones. Why are you here with us asking for bones?
Because I want you to pay me bones to find more bones. Try and keep
That-
up.
All right.
That is a really good scheme that you've got going.
This checks out. This checks out for me. As odd as this is, you are a blessing right now. This is Lahni right here. Lahni.
Hi, I'm Lonnie. Oh, you're Tug. You like to be Tug? Is that your name? Because you like it.
Well, yeah. I don't know why I just took on your accent. That's
perfect.
That's very rude of me. I just get nervous around new people.
Oh, you don't gotta be nervous around me. And she'll she will give you Tug a big hug and then inappropriately tug on his tail just a little bit.
Light Tug.
That's all right.
Well, I kind of want to spend the next, I don't know, 3 hours of game time hashing all of this out. Maybe figuring out where we're gonna get a wagon.
I think we need to wheel and deal on the bones and the amount of them.
You wanna?
Where we're gonna get 'em.
Well, I took the liberty of bringing along a contract. It's all very boilerplate. It has a good amount of bones, certain clauses for the transfer of said bones, who pays the fee on bone transfers across state lines.
Wait a second.
It's just sign at the bottom. No need to read.
I flipped through it, and even as Toby is probably one of the most intelligent creatures in Drunk Rose, he kind of gets a headache over all the clauses, all the sub clauses, all the the symbols you don't typically see. It's like
those little flipped up curly ones.
Yeah, the paperclip that's all fucked up. Yeah, as if the paperclip entered the shimmer of annihilation. It came out with a little bit extra.
It looks like you're trying to. It looks like you're trying to draft a bone contract. Do you need help?
And Toby, of course, would not want to feel like an idiot. It's like, Rowan, just sign it. Rowan, just sign it.
You got it, buddy.
I read all of it. It's perfect. It's fine.
Rowan signs it as if she's fucking Ursula the Sea Witch, like signing it glowing.
Yeah, much like Tommen from Game of Thrones, Toby uses Rowan to sign shit, and she loves it.
I fucking love signing stuff.
It won't cost much, just your bones.
There was a solid 2 years where Rowan wasn't allowed to use a bow and arrow because of Toby's classic gnomish pranks. So anytime Jennifer forgets how to use her character, that's why. Boom.
Because you pranked me too bad.
Yeah, and there's a year and a half where Toby was afraid of your dancing rapier, and so he really dunked on you hard for that one, and locked it in a very spooky cage of bees. So yeah, we're in world justifying all of our goofs.
The good news is that Rowan has forgotten that all of this happened, or she's chosen to forget it because she will not be owned.
Mm-hmm. Well, Tug and Lahni, I guess we can be ready to part in the morning, depending on the weather.
Sure. So what are we gonna do tonight?
Oh, she sounds like you sound like you're ready to party.
May I suggest?
When am I not?
May I suggest maybe finding this place before instead of just sailing out into nowhere?
Frank,
have you not heard of us? All we do, we find out vaguely where we're going. We just go there.
It works out every time.
Every time. It's never not worked out.
It's almost like we're being guided by an unseen hand.
Also, in this contract, you've got to initial here on the second page. And
yeah, I was saving it because it's my favorite part, Frank.
That's the part that gives me your bones.
On the third page is another one.
Toby will remember that.
That's the page that's going to get lost.
All right, Frank. You're right. I'm sorry. Put it here, and I put out my hand.
He puts out his hand.
As soon as it touches it, apparently the entire time, Toby has cast an illusion on a giant fucking wolf, and this wolf is now biting Frank's hand. It's a big wolf. It's our big friend, the wolf. Bachmann, what's the wolf's name?
Frederick.
And that's Frederick. Frederick, stop. Come, Frederick. Come here.
So you played a trick on me, I guess.
Frank, he really got you good.
You got bit.
Admit it.
You're scared.
You're bleeding a lot.
This reminds me of my freshman year of accounting school. I've got a great story.
Toby just walks out and is gonna go discuss how do you spell it? Sephiroth?
Yeah.
Just Bachmann, move out of the way, and we'll be able to see it.
Yeah, duck your head down. Let me see that map.
Maybe I didn't update the map. Is this a new location?
Ah, shit.
No, that's an old location.
I know.
Yeah, that's not helping.
You go up, bud.
It's SSATHRA.
Okay, so the canonical version of the map has a slight misspelling. Yes. That's fine.
We like to just, keep you on your toes. Like, you never know how things
and pick the hardest names to try to spell.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, it's also a commentary on how maps are oftentimes not accurate.
Oh, it's so true.
It is so true.
It's a commentary on history and how we keep history.
Yeah, so Toby is talking with Amber, with Rake, with Toby 2, and just really the whole gang, if you ask me, about Sethra. With an E? God, I'm so stupid. An A? Sothra?
SSATHRA.
Sothra.
Yeah, and he's Sothra.
Sounds like there's snakes there.
Snakes.
I'm a snake.
Oh, fuck. Z-O-N-T pure blood. We didn't realize it.
Well, guys, if we're not doing anything for the rest of the night, I mean, like, do anything like fighting, do you mind if I just break into my ferret here?
Huh?
Oh, I'm gonna definitely need you to do that
Come
right
on.
now.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch.
Lonnie opens up her ferret's mouth, and there's like a little kind of like green, like a cheesecloth almost. And she puts her mouth on the ferret's mouth and then just starts drinking. And she will offer it over to Rowan. She'll say, "It's full of elven wine. I got a weakness. Do you want some?"
Oh, absolutely.
And I imagine then they'll just drink.
Okay, so paint me a word picture. Is the ferret still around your waist, or is it off now? Is it
I'll
dangling?
take it off. Yeah.
Okay, so Rowan's not like on her fucking knees just slurping upon.
Yeah, I didn't know like, how horny and fucked up this scene was, but
I think right now, oh shit. Okay, so one of the flaws or whatever for Lonnie is that she doesn't know anything about personal space or understand personal space. So I think it would be fine if like she just kind of like had a camel back and she
But a camel toe back, yeah.
oh man.
yeah, camel toe back. And then she offered it to Rowan, but just like at her waist, and she'll be like, "You just gotta dip down there and just suck the mouth."
Rowan is like simultaneously furious and sweating at the same time.
One of her ears is doing that weird cat thing that's like touching. From the window, you see Toby, Rake, Ava, and a character that we haven't introduced yet, Isolde, just like red cheeks, steaming up a window and like
This is
looking
like
out.
like this is a very like anime moment. Like time slows down as this is happening. As Rowan drops to one knee, like very princely, to suck from the ferret's mouth.
Christ.
What is Isolde? You get animals. Isolde is the griffin holder of Sparkles and Peter. The last.
She's the horse girl.
She's the horse girl.
I think we talked about her. I thought we talked about the horse girl, and maybe not.
We talked about her when we were drunk.
Oh, that's what I'm remembering.
I don't think we mentioned her the previous two episodes.
She's a horse
Isolde,
girl.
Jennifer and I agreed, is technically the most attractive character introduced into Drunks and Dragons. Unfortunately, she has a classic, like, early 2000s movie thing, is she has weird hair and overalls with paint on them, so
Yeah.
no one can tell.
And she wears glasses.
And she
Where's
wears glasses.
Oh my God.
She's like
Yeah.
who into horses, to be honest. Like honestly,
Yeah.
like too much.
Like, the way she, if you, like, bumped into her in the changing rooms, you would die, but, she's like, she looks like a normal girl, whatever, not important. She's an elf. A wood elf.
She's also wood elf?
Yeah, she's a wood. Yeah, she's a wood elf because animals,
Okay.
So, what are y'all doing to discover the location of this fucking monastery?
Can we do a survival check?
I would think it'd be more like if you're in the mountains searching around, that would be a thing. But
I'll be more helpful tomorrow then.
Okay, what if Rowan? Hold on, let me pull up my character.
Yeah. How about, can we do like a handful of religion checks?
Yeah, maybe I go talk to my network of folks.
A baker's
that I know.
dozen religion checks, if
Yes.
you will.
I mean,
All
you
of-
could surely do a religion check or a history check or whatever.
I could try history.
Can I?
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't you? Never mind. I'm gonna hold that one. I'm consulting the maps and charts that we've consolidated over the past 7 years, and I get, I get a 24
For what did you roll for?
history.
History.
And I
Okay.
got a 19
so,
religion if you care.
So do you have does the Tower of Grey have like a little library?
The Tower of Grey has a small library. The landing tower, the tower itself, it's not like, it doesn't rival, the Library of Carr. May it rest in peace. But over the past several years, Toby has, of course, been obsessed with trying to find that book that increases your intelligence by 1. Also, Jennifer, you should probably increase your constitution by 1. By the way,
Okay.
based on the book that we acquired.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, so like he loves books, yada yada yada. Some of the books that he was able to abscond out of Nariv. On top of that, the past 7 years, he's obviously been trying to acquire some. So
Okay, so you find a book on Uthgar and his many adventures, and you find there is actually it is actually recorded that there was even though they don't worship Uthgar down south, some crazy monk of Uthgar went down there and founded a little monastery up in the mountains.
Okay.
And does give you sort of a general feel for where you think it might be.
Right. Like, it's not go down south from Paylor's Hope because Paylor's Hope maybe didn't exist. Shit like weird old-timey map lingo. It's like, there's a giant tree. Turn left.
Something like that.
Yes. Cool. All right. Well, this helps.
Can I go and talk to Ava and ask her if she knows anything?
Sure.
I wanted to go talk to Ava.
Yeah.
Rowan is feeling the effects of the ferret wine right now.
Now describe Ava one more time for the audience at home.
Just for the audience.
Hot grandma.
Hot
That's
grandma.
what
I
you
know.
need to know.
Oh,
yeah, she's
A hot grandma mole.
Yeah, hot grandma. She's like Anna. Basically.
Anna from Overwatch.
So yeah, she just like knows everything, and also like Rowan just got like the tiniest bit of a buzz, and so she drags Lahni down to meet Ava.
Yes, please.
Oh, hello. This is my
Ava.
wait, no, she's more.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Yeah,
She's got
exactly.
she's a little throaty.
She smokes 50 packs a day. Got it.
Always a pleasure, Rowan. No, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't find it. Can't find it. All right.
Do you need to listen to like Anna from Overwatch talk? I don't actually know what Anna sounds like, but I just imagine
She has a beautiful
Overwatch.
grandma voice.
Have you seen The Expanse? Like,
oh fuck yeah, she's like
yeah, she has kind of like a raspy, slightly raspy.
raspy, sexy like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Michael gets sexy.
I'm a sexy grandma.
I'm a sexy grandma.
I love it. She's
okay.
You're sounding like Max, Mom, but I'm into it also.
That is what I was channeling.
Okay, alternate universe. What if Ava is actually just like incredibly grizzled, but Rowan fucking is into it? Like she loves it. Like Toby's like, why do you like this lady so much?
I don't judge. Y'all seen the 3 billboards? Max Mom's in that.
I haven't seen it. Rowan comes up to Ava and like winds her arm around her and is like, Ava, I need you to meet our new friend. This is Lahni.
Hey, Lahni, nice to meet you.
Oh, hi there. You sound like you've seen things, and
Oh, I've seen things. They'll
Maybe.
put hair on your chest.
I already got some. She'll show her chest hair. Everyone in my family got chest hair. Well, okay, just us women folk have hair in my
I
family.
get a stray one out of a nipple now and again.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
This is Hookbeard.
What if Ava is Hookbeard?
Wow, the mystery is solved.
Oh my god.
You find out Hookbeard
Rowan-
is just a donkey the whole time.
Wow, damn. Rowan's like, Ava, I've got 2 things for you right now. Number 1, and she turns around and she whips that ferret off of Lahni's hips and puts it in Ava's face.
Oh boy.
Take a fucking sip, babe.
Just get right in there with the ferret's mouth.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, just stick your mouth right on it, and then you get that good ferret wine.
A little
will not
bit
regret
of
it.
hard-boiled egg drops out.
Yeah. If you suck hard enough, you can get an egg salad sandwich for a snack.
I've never had chewy wine before. This is something.
All right. Now the important stuff's done. You know anything about a monastery in Lahni? Remember what it's called?
Sathra.
Sathra.
Sathara.
You know, down there. Not here. Not in this place.
What kind of monastery?
Uthgarian.
Oh, Uthgar. Man, that guy can party. Am I right?
I would not know.
Yeah, I think I heard of that. It's supposed to be a treasure down there. That's what the stories say.
Why do you think we're going? I mean, we're definitely going to pick up Lonnie's brother, Lanning.
All right, that makes sense.
Well, yeah,
Good save, Rowan. Good save.
Do you have any information about, have you heard anything about, where it might be exactly? Like, how far away? Like, which mountain? We hear it's in a mountain. Like, which mountain it might be in?
I've been all over, but I don't know if I've ever been to that specific place. A lot of snake people down there. Watch out for them.
Oh, nice.
Do you know anyone that's been down there?
I've, had extensive travels. So, of course, I've seen a lot of shit. But, not, I've never been there myself. Did I say I was there? I don't remember.
You did. Ava!
See that ferret one? It
This
hit
is
real hard.
really hitting me. Quick.
Oh, we're all drunk on ferret wine and love tonight.
Lonnie will pull in Rowan and Ava and smush their faces all together.
Oh my god. Three-way kiss.
No, it's just we're just in a huddle. We're in a huddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and their faces are real good. And she's like, guys, I gotta tell you, the only girlfriends I ever had were my sisters, and you guys are just way cooler than them.
I don't know what this means, and I don't know how to handle it.
Are you guys done?
What, you don't like this?
No, I knew it was going to come out condescending, but I didn't know how to make it sound.
What, you don't like our RP, Tim?
No, I love it. No, that's what I'm saying. I love it. I don't want to interrupt you. Normally, I just
do
start
think
screaming.
we've gotten everything we
Okay.
we can counter.
Without taking it to jerk your
Yeah,
next
exactly.
step.
We have squeezed all the wine from this ferret.
We have squeezed all the wine from this ferret. Is the new? We have run this dry. Oh my god, that is fucking me up completely. Okay, so fast forward. We've got our maps and charts. We've kind of figured out what we're gonna do in the morning. And as we are squeezing that ferret, as the kids say, our departure time is scooching farther and farther from our 6:45 a.m. that we thought. And then Toby reluctantly brings in Clarence Scrimald. Clarence Scrimald,
Wow.
the local Greenhamian cleric who Rowan and Toby have been trying to poach for their crew forever, but he hates them.
That makes sense, honestly.
Clarence Scrimald is a tiefling with just a gorgeous, sparkly maroon skin. Androgynous as hell, wearing gorgeous robes and golden sort of, not ostentatious, but golden chains wrapped around his horns and tail and things like that. And I bring him in, and I'm like, and I've had a couple. I've hit that ferret, if you know what I'm saying. And Toby brings out his knife. He hands Clarence some gold, whispers in his ear, and he looks at Lahni, and he goes, Do you trust me?
Do I trust you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've known you more than 10 minutes. I'd tell you everything. I'd give you my kidney.
I don't need your kidney. I need your finger. And then Toby cuts Lonnie's finger off.
Which one?
Probably
That's Lonnie's reaction in character.
probably her pinky. Let's just say.
Would you do my ring
What
finger
the
instead?
hell are you doing?
I nudge Clarence, and then Clarence casts various restoration spells, and you have a tiny little nubbin of a pinky that's going to grow back through time.
Well, fuck me sideways. Look at that. Can you do that if I cut my arm off?
Well, Clarence won't go with us. Isn't that right, Clarence?
Why not?
What is happening right now? Why did you bring me here and cut off this poor girl who apparently doesn't mind to have her pinky cut off?
I did the same thing with Rowan and all the other people.
It grew back. It's fine.
That's maybe the most bizarre thing that's ever happened on this podcast.
And we're partying. Toby slips away. You guys don't need to take your headphones off or anything like that, but we slip down to the basement of the Tower of Grey, and we see the clone of Toby, fully grown, hair floating everywhere. He kind of like puts his hand on the tank.
Is he always in a tank? Okay. All right.
Yeah. Next to it, you see a fully grown clone of Rowan. Also, hair completely floating out. And then Toby will spend the rest of the night casting clone on Lahni and putting this piece of finger into... Boris is there as well, helping me do it.
This is cool as hell.
You guys didn't know this? You don't listen to the podcast? Okay. Yeah, I've been growing a Toby during the entire Lich arc.
I knew that, but I didn't know you grew the rest of us.
Well, that was always the plan.
How long does it take to grow a person?
6 months. 6 months. So.
Fuck.
Yeah.
This is some serious, like, mad scientist shit here.
What do you mean?
What? Is there?
I don't know if this is Tim or Toby speaking right now.
I think it works for both. You know, have a little RP out of character, whatever that means.
Is there Steve in there?
There's no, because Steve has not joined us. Steve has cost us thousands of gold, due to a tank incident. We said that Steve came over. Last time Steve came over, he destroyed a big hole in our tower, which has caused us to be in debt to the Ferrum Peculia, which is a very spooky bank.
Oh yeah, he did do that.
Yeah. I turned to Boris like, all right, we know what to do. Let's just let's not be weird. Let's just this grows good too, and that way nothing bad will happen. All right, buddy. And I assume there's probably a Boris tank as well, because I love Boris.
Boris, like, look into his own tank at his clone.
I don't even know what Boris is thinking.
Is Boris, like, chill with this, or is he like?
Probably not.
I love my
I
friend
don't
Toby.
anyone...
This is fucked up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 7 years since Toby convinced Boris to like help him with it. And one could argue that Boris is just like,
The weight on Boris's conscience.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you forget to tell a friend that you don't like garlic or you don't like white wine, and they don't know that. So every time you go to their house, it's like, it's garlic white wine night. Let's get
And you can never tell them.
Yeah, there's a tank there's 2 empty tanks, and then there's an empty tank labeled Toby 2. And yeah.
That's so cool.
Okay, so you guys taking off in the morning?
Taking off in the morning, buddy.
Okay, so you guys take off in your airship, I'm assuming, right?
Oh, yeah.
Nope, we're just gonna take a little boat, just kind of wing it.
Taking a whole bunch of donkeys.
Yes, we all climb up the standard NPC list. I think in this instance, we leave Boris behind to kind of manage our affairs. Is that Jennifer? Please don't let me speak out of turn.
I feel like Boris needs to deal with all your tanks right now. That definitely makes sense.
Our affairs, Rowan, please. But Toby, Rowan, Toby 2, Ava, Amber Reeves, Isolde, and Rake. With Lahni and Tug, of course. And
Wait, we have all these people with us? That's a lot.
And we probably forgot that nerd. I assume.
Yeah, he's definitely not with us.
The Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap is upgraded, but not like insanely. We're not asking for any. We probably removed Eludra's barbecue because it took up just so much goddamn space.
And no one's here to yell at us about it.
That's true.
But much like sort of like an aircraft carrier, we have giant sort of small hut things filled with straw, fun meat, frazzled big hunks of rope, wherein Sparkles and Peter, the griffins, sleep. So it's kind of like an aircraft carrier. We have our two. We have two remaining griffins.
Oh man, we're gonna need more griffins.
We will, but
just talk to Toby. He's gonna pull it right up for you.
Do you have like an Amazon Dash button?
Yeah, some first-rate griffins. You guys aren't allowed to know about. You're not allowed to know about the clones. So.
Does Rowan not
well,
know
too bad you told us.
You fucking told us.
No, I probably set it up as like a weird you know how like I don't know, like new recruits in the military will get a tattoo or burn something gross in them. That's probably how it's
cut off.
Yeah, it's like Assassin's Creed.
No one ever asks about stuff like that. There's
that's pretty
take
simple.
my finger.
Take my finger, buddy.
It's normal. Just a little light hazing.
Yeah, light hazing.
So,
but I always have the cleric to fix it, so it's not a big deal. But Clarence won't come with us.
Clarence,
Why won't Clarence come with us, Michael?
Yeah, Michael, why?
Because he's creeped out by the gnome who keeps having him grow people's fingers back.
That's just like one aspect of the group.
Yeah, it's one very large, odd aspect.
Honestly, it's really judgy of Clarence to not come with us. He's not very open-minded.
So Frank pulls Rowan aside at one point.
Tells her all about the tanks. He's like, I heard it. I was there.
I just wanted to ask you a couple things, talk to you about a couple things.
Okay.
First of all, I don't see anyone collecting receipts. I have not seen a single receipt for anything purchased so far. And
yeah, Frank, guess what? I've never even touched a receipt in my entire life.
Okay, so we'll work on that. That's one we'll just put on our book here. We'll just make a little check mark.
Receipts are fake. And also, they're by the government to keep us down.
Right.
And
okay. They are an important tool in.
Please don't tell my sister I said that. She will be very mad at me.
Okay. And this staff. Do you need so many staff? There's a lot of people. Do you need to hire? I feel like this must really be costing you a fortune.
It's like you don't know anything about running a business at all. Like
there's a cat man who has not left the fire. He's just been sitting by the fire, drinking milk this whole time. What do you need him for?
He's here to test us, you know how he'll randomly just be like, oh, there's a crazy thing happening, and like keep us on our toes. Like he does that, and like also honestly, he has a really good singing voice, and it's good for morale.
I mean, you're the boss.
I
just wanted to just throw that at you. I mean, there's a lot of NPCs running around this boat.
No, I need every.
They all need different voices. It's very expensive.
Frank, I know that you've like not been. You don't have a lot of experience in an adventuring party, but I'm gonna need you to trust me because I know what I'm doing. Okay, buddy.
All right. Well, you're obviously, you run a tight ship here.
I run a super tight ship full of 75 people on my ship.
I cut backwards to Toby saying, "We absolutely need an herbalist, and we just need someone to sign this paperwork." And Rowan is like scrambling over.
You got it, buddy.
Running as if she's in the Devilman anime. We really need
a montage of like Rowan like signing things in the Ursula screen.
It would be great if we had someone to take care of these griffins.
Oh,
I can handle an animal.
There's also a flashback. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Sorry.
Rowan is such a good businesswoman, and she's written several popular books about it.
Okay, I can believe that. Toby has definitely written a book about the Slabbers 4.
Yeah. Rowan didn't actually write the book. She definitely had a ghostwriter, but she's like on the front in like a really like artistic pose.
Okay.
Yeah. And she wrote the intro to it.
So you guys are heading south, and you fly south, and there's you head past Palor's Hope. You're in Greenham, right? So you head past Palor's Hope. You continue south down along the mountain range, and there's like a little bit of land. There's a little bit of land that where the mountain range continues on, and then you go on, and then you're in the southern continent. There's essentially a mountain range going down the western coast, and then just to the east is just desert as far as you can see. Just desert, going on and on and on. And yeah, so you guys continue down. It's probably a couple of weeks, even by
Wow.
Toby would a couple days into the journey ask to I guess fist fight Lahni.
Whoa.
Because this is continuing the vibe when he trained. I dropped my metal D4 from Die Hard Dice on the ground. Excuse me, I have to go or I'll die. Continuing, I assume he trained with Rowan a little bit, so he probably I'm not asking Michael to give me proficiency with bows or short swords and stuff like that, but
we've been wrestling.
We've been wrestling. He to keep his fit shape, want to try to get in a punch fight with her.
Yeah, no, that would be awesome. She would totally she wrestle all day. Toby wants to. She would use like kick moves where she would like, even though Toby's small, she would like get down and fight on his level and be like crouch down, but also like use her legs to like try to kick him out and just like point out like, this is where you gotta like focus on, this is your weak spot or whatever. And if there's like
things it's all of him. It's
Crouching Lahni, Hidden Toby.
That's the episode name. No.
Yeah.
What's Tug doing on this trip?
What's Tug doing?
Tug is he's got a large collection of bones that he's brought in his rucksack that he's just feverishly polishing. He's got to keep his.
Is he laying them out like?
Yeah, he's laying them out. He lays them out in order of size, and then kind of takes a step back and appears dissatisfied, and then rearranges them in order of color, like different hues.
Like the whitest bone to like a less white bone.
Right, and then kind of moves into like, arranging them by quality before finally just like giving himself like a satisfied nod.
I assume that's like every single day. He's like,
no, multiple times a day. Yeah. He's
and like sometimes like we ask him for like help with things, and he's like, "I'm busy."
Yeah, sorry, man, got these bones.
Yeah, there's like a really bad storm one day. Toby and Toby 2 are completely vertical, almost flying off. Like, Tug, help! Like, nope. Somehow his bones are not being pushed by the insane wind at all on the deck.
Well, I've polished them so that they're so aerodynamic.
Okay. Yeah, they can't be picked up on radar, so we're going to use them in the future episode to attack Pyre, who has radar.
We're going to build a bone plane.
Yeah, I can't see it.
So I guess unless you guys want to do anything else.
No, just punch, get my ass kicked over and over again by Lahni.
Maybe Lahni and or Tug can give me some rolls. Like Lahni can give me a survival.
Yeah, for sure. I would love to do that. I rolled a 17 plus 10, so a 27.
Okay, so Lahni definitely can help with the navigation a little bit, and can figure out where, if someone were to put a monastery on the top of a mountain, where it would go.
Yeah.
And,
she's like, look, there's a mountain. We should go look there first. Survival check.
The logic is flawless.
And it's It's not actually. It's pretty easy with that roll. You managed to figure out where this dang monastery is, and as you fly closer, it appears to be. It looks really out of place. Actually, it appears to be like a brick building on top of a mountain with like big white columns in the front, and then like the insignia of Uthgar, which looks like.
Is it like on like a flag?
It's like on the side of the building. It looks like a frat house. It looks exactly like a frat house. And
it's just like insignia, just like a shitty Greek symbols.
Yeah,
right. That's what it looks like, pretty much.
Beta.
Yeah, there's probably like one tree that has toilet paper on it still.
Red Solo cups littered across the mountain.
A passed out monk.
Yeah.
You don't see a passed out monk. You don't see any.
But Michael, I said it. We were having a good run. Just kidding.
I know, but there aren't any passed out monks. And you guys dock and get off the ship, I suppose.
Yeah.
And what do? You're in the yard of this monastery. It looks like it would have been a motherfucker to climb up here.
Yeah.
Like you kind of need an airship to get up here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess let's just walk in the front door, right? Like, it's probably fine. It's a monastery. Like, they're like peaceful people.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, so you just knock on the front door?
Yes.
I'm standing in the back, extremely in the back.
Mike Bachmann, what do they see when they open the door?
Or
when the door is opened?
You see a figure in kind of like a typical, well, semi-typical monk's attire. You see the robe as you would expect. You see, some, you see like maybe some beads. We also see those like
hell yeah, two monks.
Those like party shades. the party glasses, like the, what do you call them? The ones that just
like the lines across.
Yeah, with the lines across.
Ones?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Like slats.
You see some of those,
like
and though you can't see through those shades, you soon come to the realization that this person is not alive, but is actually a zombie who just kind of groans at you, like inquisitively, just like a.
You guys want me to punch it?
I think so. I think this area has been destroyed.
Yeah, Lottie, this is a test. Let's go see how you do.
Okay. Michael, I punch him.
All right, give me a roll.
Okay. I'll try to punch him. Oh shit, I rolled a 2.
2 plus what?
Let's see. I got a 2 plus a 10, so a 12. Maybe instead of a punch, I just slap him lightly on the cheek.
Just flip him real hard.
On.
As a cat that is afraid to have a scorpion.
Let's see. Pull it. D&D Beyond.com. Zombies have an AC of 8. So you punch his head and it just comes flying straight off.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right.
And it collapses into a pile.
I think
Careful.
I punched too hard.
Was that Lanny?
No,
now I'm doing the
Lanning.
voice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fucking infectious, isn't it?
I know.
Can I pick up the zombie body?
Sure.
Okay. And then I'll turn to Tug and I'll be like, Tug, look, I got you bones.
Oh, those bones are... It's going to take me so long to clean those. Oh. He's excited about the amount. Yeah, it's a very good thing.
It's like, I have to go for the next arc. Excuse me.
He takes an escape pod from the Dirty Deeds.
Yeah, I have to return to my home planet.
So that happened. So then Mike Bachmann, what have they seen?
7 more zombies get their head punched.
I would say you see kind of a warm glow from down the hallway. There's a hallway that you see also.
Yeah, don't bear the hallway lead. Come on. Lahni, keep going.
Yeah. This is the second part of your test.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She will go first. She does not look for traps because she doesn't know anything about traps. So, yeah, I could try to do an I could perceive things, if that's possible.
Sure, roll perception.
But I think that she would just be looking around for anything that might be cool, or like that Lanny might like. I got a 10, so I believe it is a 20.
Okay, you see a 20. Figure approaching you from down the hall, apparently who is glowing.
No, they don't.
What the fuck do we see?
Don't fuck.
Mike Bachmann, introduce your new goddamn character.
I think Lonnie killed him.
What if that was Bachmann?
Yeah, that was my character. I was a zombie with a DC of 8.
6 hit points.
Hey, we wouldn't judge you.
Yeah, you know, maybe if y'all hadn't taken so long figuring out how to get here, I'd be able to have a little bit of mystery in my fucking reveal. Can you give me that much? They see a small dog.
No, we don't. Michael, I will quit the podcast. I know I threaten this every day.
You see a small dog.
A small dog
trotting towards you.
Yes, trotting towards you.
Careful.
It's also dead.
You guys want me to punch the dog? I would prefer not to. I really.
It does
like
appear
dogs.
to be a dog zombie.
Is it being nice?
I mean, yeah, it's wagging. It wags a little too excitedly, and its tail falls off. And then it seems to be leading you into the glowing room.
Let's just follow. It seems like a bad idea.
I'll follow it.
I'll follow it.
Okay, you follow it.
Okay, you see a what appears to be a pile of burning scrolls. Another monk, kind of a monk-like figure standing over the top of them, with just wicked hair, kind of flock of seagulls style haircut. And you're able to see just before it drops into the flames a piece of paper that says "Illusory Dragon" on it.
Yeah, that's why he asked me. It's a joke no one gets. That's to attack me. Oh, wait!
Oh, hey, who are you guys?
Who are you?
My name.
Don't drop that in the fire, please.
I've already dropped it. It's gone.
No.
My name's Scud. What are you guys doing up here?
Say that again. Scud?
Yeah, my name is Scud. Skud. Last name Derringer. Derringer. I almost got a southern accent. My character does not have one.
But you gotta admit, Scud Derringer sounds like the name was
Scud Derringer from Corpus Christi, Texas.
What does he look like? What does Scud look like?
So he's also he doesn't have he's got a robe, but it's somehow like a deep V robe.
Yes.
And he's got kind of those party shades again hanging just kind of hanging in the V. It's got like some hair that clearly took him a long time to get ready.
Is it as luxurious, or there's like only 3 of them?
No, it's luxurious. He's got good hair. You can't deny that. Yeah. But just kind of aside from that, just super unassuming. I guess I could tell you what it is. It's not a man. I guess you would recognize it as a water. Do you say Genasi?
Genasi? I think it depends. There's like Genasi, 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 whatever.
Genasu. Yeah, I'll say. No, it wouldn't be. Yeah,
I say Genasi. I feel like that's wrong.
I say Genasi.
wrong.
Genasi is fine.
And we're going to continue this conversation next week on the Drunks and Dragons podcast.
Woo!
And we don't have any feedback because the thing that gets all the feedback is broken.
No, Michael, we have a gargantuan amount of feedback.
Oh, I thought you read it all. You didn't read it all?
Oh.
Oh, okay, awesome. Tim, do we have any feedback?
Uh-huh.
Do you read it?
Uh-huh. Can I go pee?
Yeah, I had to go do that.
Ask him a little bit.
Yeah. What did I miss when I went to go pee? I'm sorry.
We followed a zombie dog into the room where we saw Bachmann's character burning scrolls.
Really good ones too.
Yeah, illusory dragon.
Okay, I heard that part. So, all right. So you guys just followed the zombie dog.
The name,
but like good shit, like burning it. Wow.
Yeah.
Just burning it.
Rude as hell.
Man. Scud Derringer.
Scud Derringer is a really fucking good name.
Yeah, thanks to the chat for Scud. That was decided minutes ago.
Magic of D&D.
I'm gonna go put some fucking shorts on.
Why?
Because it's warm down here.
Oh.
I got all these lights.
He's got such a good situation in there for his recording.
So I'm sure. David, please feel free to cut all this out. But today it was supposed to be 45 and instead it was 33 and it snowed bucket. And I was like, this is the perfect weather because tomorrow we're fucking going to Hawaii. So I'm like, fuck you, Missouri. Can't wait.
Oh,
I'll be in LA for 2 hours tomorrow.
Oh, in LAX? Yeah, that's actually like super close to me. I'm like really close to the airport, but I'll be at work. So
damn it. I was gonna say if you want to take a lunch break and go to lunch at the airport.
Just hang out at the airport. Who doesn't love the airport?
I think it's the best place. I only go on vacation just to go to the airport. Like we literally
like the best.
Yeah, we stay at the hotel attached to the airport. We don't leave. We just go around the different terminals, talk to TSA. It's the
exactly.
best.
Seriously?
It's really relaxing. Yeah.
Are you joking?
Why would I joke about something so serious, Tim?
Michael, not only do we have feedback, but we have 45 pages of feedback.
No.
I thought you read it all last week.
No.
Yes. All right. Well,
don't read all that. That's too much.
No. This is all the previously not read feedback, and we're going to slowly chunk through it and get caught up.
What's that face?
It's a normal face. A Lucha Drinker says on Apple Podcast, Edges Gino from the United States. After starting on episode 200, I steamrolled my way to the episode I never thought I would cry on. The departure of Eludra episode got me. Thank you so much. Throfty says, wonderful. This podcast is great to binge while I work with a big dumb look on my face and tears in my eyes from all the laughter. Thank you. Thunderful of the United States says, the funniest D&D podcast out there. I've been binging for months now, but I'm going to move. What am I doing? This here. I've been binging for months now, but I knew I was hooked within the first few episodes. There was a Dreadwing behemoth and totally not pilgrims for Thanksgiving, and I laughed so hard that I knew I needed to do what needed to be done to listen to every episode. Thank you. I am the fun guy says, much love to Tom. I started listening to the podcast about a week and a half ago. Just finished episode 45. You have made my work week much smoother. Keep up the incredible work. Sly Flourish by Ping33. I had to make sure I was still recording because I stood up. Started listening because of the D&D 30-2010 crossover and started at the beginning and have listened to virtually nothing else the past month. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've got a handful of listeners from that. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Anna Magiak from the United States says, greatest of the greats. Before I start to Tim. I am half Canadian. And yes, that is a thing. Anyways, I started listening to these insane adventures a few days before Halloween. Thank you. R2D2 from Star Trek says, I bet you won't read this. Tim, read this in your solid fingers voice. Maybe one day this review will be read by a group of remarkable podcasters. Also, for the shameless plugs, no, I can do that. Brindley from Canada says, started from the bottom. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. I started from episode 1 in September 2017 after a commercial on Taz aired for the McElroys. Best decision ever to start listening to you dudes. It is now New Year's Eve, and I am on episode 105. Brindley S from Canada says, good day, mate. Good day, mate. I started from episode 1. Wait a second. They slipped it both in. They reviewed twice? Oh my God, I love them. The best person. Ojon Hyrule 454 from New Zealand says, best podcast, best host. This is easily my favorite podcast of all time. The story is amazing. The role play is amazing. And everyone on the show are good people. Thank you. PJG18 says, we agree, so we do it. I love this group. It honestly feels like playing D with your friends. If your friends were way funnier than they are. Thank you. Huff the Rocket Man. I know this guy. Mediocre defense against bears. Hi, I was driving in my car and I saw the odometer at 07778 and 3 thoughts came over me. 1, I should have looked a moment sooner and taken a picture when it was at 07777. I should have finally reviewed the podcast. It's been caught up for over a year. I still have no idea what the 7 joke means. This is an incredible podcast from my wonderful group of people. I appreciate that you mix a healthy dose of your new comedy and gags into every episode while occasionally bringing up old bits. I love you, P.S. Tim and Jennifer. Nice necks, stupid.
Wait, what? Did you say nice neck, stupid?
Yeah, I assume that was a bit when we went and got
I'm sure it's a bit. I do want to bring that back right now.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for leaving reviews. As we've said countless times, the best way to help any podcast listen to, whether it be us, This American Life, or a baby podcast with no reviews, is to review it. It honestly is. Thank you so much.
Thanks. If you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter. We're at GeeklyInc or at D&D Podcast. I'm at Thrifty Nerd.
I'm at Tim Lanning.
I'm at Jennifer Cheek.
I'm at Nika_Howard.
I'm at the Mike Bachmann.
Didn't get your fill of action and adventure in this episode of Drunks and Dragons? Well, make sure to head over to GeeklyInc.com where you can find other thrilling podcasts, the hottest nerd news, fan art to make you blush, and gear to level up your adventuring quest. When you've finished cloning all of your friends, head on over to Apple Podcast or your other podcast app of choice to leave us a 5-star rating and review. Also, don't forget to head over to patreon.com/DND podcast. Once you become a patron, you have access to exclusive content like ad-free episodes that you won't be able to find anywhere else. Every pledge helps us keep growing and makes the show better with each episode. New episodes come out every Monday, so go subscribe, get your quest log filled, and get ready for things to get dicey.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week. Until then, keep it dicey.
Stirping expert.
What's the episode?
255. 255. Oh, baby. Scud Derringer.
This is really good.
What have you done if I pick Scud for the number 1 cleric of the realm?
I would have picked a different name.
Oh, okay.
How many pairs of sunglasses does Scud have?
Scud has 1. It's
What?
just the one that you're seeing there. It appears to be very worn.
I was certain that he had at least 75 pairs of sunglasses.
Yeah,
Well,
you would think.
Given him. I need to go make another margarita. Excuse me.
Wait, are we recording another one?
Oh wait, yeah, we're doing another one.
I mean, we probably should if we can.
Yeah.
How's everyone feeling?
I can do another one.
I'm fine.
Sure. Yay!
I
So I can do it.
Another one.
I don't have any
I'll be right
more
back.
alcohol. That's okay. Probably for the best. I'm gonna go get another. I'm gonna get a LaCroix. How about that?
Treat yourself.
I need to treat myself.